What's up, guys? Supremacy back again. We got my boy Danny.
What's good, guys?
Kelvin here. I know we haven't been posting on this gaming channel, but we are going to start posting on a more consistent basis.
Yes, sir.
Different games, different projects on different franchises and stuff. So try to post a gameplay every single day, except for Saturdays. This is me, my day off. I don't know about the rest of these rascals, but you might get about a couple videos a day, who knows? But we're gonna be posting a lot on this channel because this really should be our main channel.
Yeah.
Because gaming videos are pretty damn easy to make, okay? Today we're gonna be bringing you guys a Call of Duty tier list. One of the most iconic franchises in gaming history. We have 12 games here, every game that had online capability except for Call of Duty 3. That game is not here for whatever reason. So those people who are fans of Call of Duty 3 and that's your favorite Call of Duty, I'm sorry, this game is not here, okay?
We're gonna actually start a series regarding different kind of franchises for video games. So if you guys do enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe.
First game to start the franchise off, this really what started Call of Duty.
Yes,
really.
sir.
Because Call of Duty was nothing before this. It was Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. This game was revolutionary, to be honest, really revolutionary. Without this game, like I said before, none of these games would even matter. Because this game changed the game. I don't really have that much memory playing this game, but the memory I do have are only great things. The story mode was freaking amazing. The online was alright for me. But at the time, even if it didn't bring much, it didn't bring that much customization, didn't bring that much variety when it came to maps. It had a great story mode, and it was something that we never seen before. Obviously, you had different war-based games, different shooters out at the time, but this game, the online and the story mode was something new, completely something new, something refreshing. And Infinity Ward did their thing with this game. And obviously, we can all tell it started off something some people might deem great, others might deem trash. But this franchise, it's going down in history as something, whether it's good or bad.
At least top 10 franchises of all time.
Yeah.
So this franchise here made a ton of money to each of their classified developers. They made a lot of money on these video games.
I'll give it an A.
You give it an A?
Yeah, I wouldn't give it an S because it's lacking a lot compared to even the worst Call of Duty game. But that's also because at the time period that was made, they weren't being developed as good as they are now. Because they're able, obviously, to learn from their mistakes and add more things once they start at a certain level. They're able to upgrade and progress.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but nonetheless, at the time they did come out, it was something that was never seen before. So I'm gonna have to give it its credit that's due and give it an A, in my opinion.
So you give it an A. Okay. Yeah. So my honest opinion on this video game, I really had a lesser type of memory on this video game. Didn't really have 100% feel because I was younger back then. Obviously, in other people's eyes, this is a more refreshing video game because it keeps, a high peak on how people really felt about shooting games. Call of Duty 4 is what made people actually start playing shooting games. Battlefield wasn't really an iconic video game as Call of Duty 4. PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 is what started, a better graphic view of this video game, a more classified multiplayer, because Call of Duty 4 is what started multiplayer. Everybody was able to play online, everybody was at random lobbies, you were able to go 1v1 type of matchups, quick scoping, but the glitches in this game, an issue. But other than that, this game would have ranked it an S, but since they had those type of issues, I would rank it an A as well.
Call of Duty World at War.
The multiplayer, it lacked a lot of different issues. The combat and game modes. The weapons were different from Call of Duty 4, had a different type of feel to it. But other than that, what brought this game life was zombies. Obviously, everybody can agree on that. You guys disagree, I'm sorry, but you need to walk out. This zombie game, it was just phenomenal. Ray gun, the mystery box, killing Nazi zombies, man. Who in the bright mind would have thought about that? No one. Able to play 4 team-based zombies, limited zombie rounds. The mystery box randomized, but they added perks later on into the third map pack. But overall, this video game, I'll give it a B minus, C plus.
I didn't really play online on World at War. I didn't judge it, based on its online. What I can judge it on is the zombies and the story mode, which is, in my opinion, it's probably top 3 story mode of any Call of Duty I ever played. And the zombies, obviously, it's what started zombies. It was a brand new dynamic in gaming at the time. Whether there were games previously that were zombie-based games, didn't have what Call of Duty brought to the table at this point. The zombies game was revolutionary. Nazi zombies online. Once again, I didn't even get a chance to play it. I was younger, so I wasn't really focused on competitive play of any kind. I was just trying to have fun with my friends, and we had a lot of fun with this game. I would give it a B minus, C plus as well. Okay, the next game on the list, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite Call of Duty game. I think, in my opinion, it's the best Call of Duty game to come out. It had everything you wanted, a great selection of weapons. Pretty much think of it as Modern Warfare, but like 10 times better. More weapons, more customizations for the weapons, more classes, more maps, better maps, bigger maps, better story mode in my opinion. It had a brand new dynamic with the co-op missions you could do with your friends online. The online modes were of a different variety. You know, you had different online modes that obviously weren't in the previous Call of Duty games. You know, it didn't really have much to go against because it only had 2 prior to this one. It had one-on-ones, quick scoping, team tactical. Game modes would be 3-on-3 or 2-on-2, and you could fight like in third person. A bunch of new things, iconic maps, terminal, Rust, quick scoping started really. The real competitive play started was in Modern Warfare 2. But this game, in my opinion, is the most iconic game in the franchise. It's the best games come out and the most wholesome game. Like, you can't really say like a lot's wrong with it, in my opinion. Modern Warfare kickstarted the franchise. This game definitely gave it its boost that needed to continue. But I would give it an S.
I would probably give it an S as well, man. The competitive play in this game was just phenomenal because, you know, it kept everybody's eyes peaked. This game overall brought a lot of light to people's eyes because, let's be honest, a lot of older people who are, I mean, obviously older than us, they took a lot of freaking time playing this game. If you saw the leaderboards, man, 14 days, 16, 18 freaking days playing this video game, just sitting down, focusing on this video game. They had kids, they should be taking care of the kids, man. Like, come on. It had a lot of potential, man. It's caught a lot of people's eyes, man, to be honest. So I would rank this an S.
Next game on our list, obviously, another iconic game, another great game, Call of Duty Black Ops.
So Call of Duty Black Ops, it has a lot of memories, man. Call of Duty was. The maps are amazing, man. Everybody would say Nuketown is probably one of the greatest maps, but that, in my opinion, is not. The best map in that game is Firing Range. Go crazy. That freaking map got me going crazy, bro, to be honest. I think Black Ops 1 was when I started to do Michael Myers, man. Michael Myers and Cops and Robbers. But like, I would go to different parties and I'll ask people, oh, do you want to play Michael Myers, Cops and Robbers? And I'm telling you now, I'll be playing 2-3 hours. You know how genuine this game has brought the customization. Combat training. For all the lack of people that don't know how to play Call of Duty or any shooting games, that was what brought this game, you know, importance. You know, people to understand how to use certain weapons. They were able to train there with, you know, with the CPUs. Call of Duty Black Ops, it's a completely different game from the other 3. Well, the zombies in this game was just great, man. I enjoyed it. I would constantly play zombies. 5, Kino, Ascension, that was one of my favorite maps, man. They added the monkeys, great addition to the game. Dogs, Call of the Dead. They added George. They added the old man George with a fat ass bat. I don't know what the hell he had on his back. I forgot what it was. They had Easter eggs. That's the most important. What made Black Ops Zombies so phenomenal, man. I know it took a lot of time. You know, it took a lot of information. I used Game Radar just to look for the Easter eggs. Had Shangri-La. That was probably one of the hardest Easter eggs I've done. You needed 4 people to do that. And in my opinion, I would rank this as an S because this is just a masterpiece of a game.
This game is very special to me. Just in general, this game I have a lot of memories on. Coming out from Modern Warfare 2, I was already on the Call of Duty train. I was hyped. I was excited as hell for this game. Remember, the story mode was great. Zombies was great. Now, a lot of people surprisingly wouldn't rank this game that high. And there's a reason for that. This game wasn't known for snipers. And a lot of Treyarch games that are not ranked as good as Infinity Ward games because of the selection of guns. But in my opinion, it's still a good game. It's still a great game.
Yeah.
You can't compare the snipers in Modern Warfare 2 and the gameplay to Black Ops 1. But oh, this is trash. This is trash. It's a completely different game, completely different developer. The game had great maps. All the Treyarch games, in my opinion, had the best selection of guns. Iconic guns: Galil, Commando, AK-74U. Had the kill streaks were fire. Remember the dogs?
Yeah, the attack dogs,
RCXD,
XD, they added that.
I understand people's grief with this game and why they wouldn't rank it as high, but I would give it an S as well.
Nice.
I would give it an S as well, especially with the map packs they had for the zombies.
Hell yeah, man.
The moon, Shangri-La, like you said. Ascension was a great map, probably the best zombie map in my opinion.
Yeah.
Next game on the list, we have Modern Warfare 3. We have a couple of games in this franchise. The category of just coming out at the wrong time. And Modern Warfare 3 was the first. People didn't like this game, or it didn't get as much praise and as much appreciation, as much love from the people that I knew, the people I would talk at the time, compared to the other Call of Duties that came out previously and the ones to come out after. This game is great. This game has to be top 5 Call of Duty, in my opinion. Let's get to its pros and cons, right? Great maps. Brought classic maps back from Modern Warfare 2. So I don't know how you can hate on it. Great selection of weapons as all Infinity War games have. It brought Infection and brought more co-op missions. It brought back that Modern Warfare feel only Infinity War obviously has, because that's their game. We're doing this off the top, completely freestyling this. So hey, have some mercy on us. I don't want to see people in the comments talking shit. When you talk shit, get hit, bitch. Alright? I would understand what people would call it a replica of Modern Warfare 2, but like I said, it's all made like a replica of pizza. Would you dislike that shit? Would you eat it the same?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same shit, isn't it? Eat it up. I would give it an S. With people's arguments, I would understand. I'll drop it lower to an A.
Really didn't have that much memory playing this game. I'll be completely honest with you. But one game mode that really got me off guard was the Infection game mode. That game mode was just phenomenal, man. I guess a feel Michael Myers and Cops and Robbers, because it was just a one person type and just looking for other people around the map. That game mode was specifically just woke a lot of people's eyes. You know, they just saw like, oh wow, this is a brand new game mode, I want to try it out, and it completely changed the whole verse of the game. Modern Warfare 3 was kind of like Modern Warfare 2 in a way. It was just better graphics. It was like more of a selection of weapons. There was multiple maps, and they added obviously Modern Warfare 2 maps into Modern Warfare 3.
Alright, next game on our list, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This freaking game, boy. This game, to be honest with you guys, I didn't even own it until like 2 years ago, or a year ago. We're 2019 right now. And my experience from the game was that it was a great game, to be honest. I would understand why people would deem this game the greatest Call of Duty game of all time. I would understand. In my opinion, it's not. But, you know, then again, everyone's entitled to an opinion. It didn't have the best zombies. It didn't have the best maps. It didn't really have the best selection of guns either. So I don't understand why people like it so damn much. I don't want to trash it just because of my experience. And, you know, like I said, it's going to be unbiased opinion, completely fair. It had great sales. It really helped carry the franchise. And like I said, at this point in time, people were going crazy over this game. Like, you know, it was really an iconic game. The selection of guns that they did have, they were pretty fire. Black Ops 1 had the best selection of guns, but this one might have the best selection of guns looking at it now. And especially the way that certain guns were designed. The AK-47, which is a KN-44, I think in this game was phenomenal design on it. The SCAR, phenomenal. A bunch of good designs on the guns, in my opinion. Four streaks were good. I didn't really have that much problem online. At the time I was playing it, there were a lot of hacked lobbies. That's the only problem. But why people would deem it the best, but I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the best. But for what it's worth, it did carry the franchise, so I would put it in S tier.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2, man. I only played this 3 times, man. I'll be completely honest with you. Played it 3 times. Just playing multiplayer twice, and one time playing zombies. And that's when they started the Origin type of zombie based. In my opinion, I did not enjoy it, but you know, people have multiple opinions on it. I do like how as you're able to finish the Easter egg, you're able to use multiple staffs, and they have different elements and different type of abilities. But the multiplayer, it was kind of similar from the original Black Ops.
The thing about this multiplayer, sorry to interrupt you, but I just remember that it had a big ass selection for you to customize your class. Like, it gives you hella slots to put whatever the hell you want in.
Yeah,
on
any attachments.
So I gotta give props to that game, because Call of Duty games should be mainly like that, you know? They shouldn't limit what you put in your class. Like with Black Ops 4, you can't even...
There's a limit. There's a freaking limit. Yeah, I really don't have that much experience, man. So, a B.
A B?
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh.
I have an experience.
These freaking people are gonna destroy you in the comments. I don't have me in the middle. I'll give an I gave an S. Give it a B. We'll give it an A.
I guess.
I know this is our tier list, and at the end of the day, it's gonna be our opinion. You know, we're just gonna judge it fair and properly and just. So it's not really based on your guys' perspective. It's more based on how well the game did. The next game to come out on this marvelous franchise is Call of Duty Ghost. Alright, Call of Duty Ghost, like Modern Warfare 3, falls in the category of just coming out the wrong damn time. Or they just didn't give the fans what they wanted with this game. Because I think at this point in time, the fans were tired of boots on the ground. You know, that's why the next game that came out had advanced movement, I should say. This game, people were tired of the same cliche shooter, running, all the same simple shit. You know, people were tired of it. They wanted something more complex. You know, Ghost about a lot of different things, about downloadable outfits, downloadable skins. They even had Michael Myers, and they had like a game mode, I guess, called Michael Myers or something like that, based on just that Michael Myers type of feel, that type of game mode. Call of Duty Ghost had a good selection of weapons. It was alright. The one problem with this game is that you died too damn quick. You had almost like no health. It was crazy. So I understand why people don't like it as much as they like other Call of Duty games. I had a great time playing with my friends. At the time, PS4 came out, or had just come out, and people were just playing all the games that were out at the time, and Call of Duty Ghost was one of the first games out for the PS4. I'm not gonna give it that much of a boost just because of the PS4 and the hype for the PS4. I'm just saying that at the time, I was enjoying the game. Because it was only Call of Duty out for next gen at the time. The same way certain games might be special to you guys, this game is pretty special to me in its own way. I just feel like if it would have come out earlier, it wouldn't get the same hate that it gets like today. It would have come out at a different time. Maybe after Advanced Warfare. You know, and they added like that new thing where you remember you could be able to like lean out, and instead of completely exposing yourself, you gotta lean from the corner.
Oh yeah,
and aim and stuff. That was pretty cool. They added new things and stuff. Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a game. I would give it a clean C. A cool C. A cool C.
This game brought a lot of memory. I used to play this video game a lot, especially with my friends and my family members. I saw Call of Duty Ghost had Kelvin stated it was just a stale game. They just wanted to bring something out just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
They wanted to make money. But they could have had more time to develop this game even more They added aliens into this game that I don't know why. It made no sense, but they wanted to add something brand new and refreshing, but it was just repetitive, just plain. It was just a common game, an average Joe video game.
Nothing special.
Nothing special was added. I guess the customization was good. You're able to customize your emblem, you know, your layout, your skin, and everything. So I would rank it a C as well. Part of my experience with this video game, I enjoyed it, but the game in general, it was just whatever. So I would rank it a C.
Alright, next on our franchise is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
So this video game, I played it about 4 months. This game was the first game that they added the exosuit. It wasn't a bad idea to add the exosuit, obviously. They wanted to try something brand new, refreshing. And what they did was they screwed up. I'll just be honest, they really made this game ridiculous. This game was more of a futuristic type video game. I mean, these games they're changing up every year. Before it was modern, they wanted to make something futuristic. They wanted to add robots. This game had a lot of mechanical issues. It had glitches. It was a weird game.
I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. I'll give it a C, in my opinion.
A C?
This game wasn't anything special. The problem with this game is that you guys talk so much crap about this game. Not really everyone. Some people enjoyed this game. Some people enjoyed it. It's not that bad of a game, to be honest. It's not the worst Call of Duty game on here. No, it's not. But you guys asked for this shit. Not literally, but you guys wanted something new, and they bought it for you guys.
Facts.
So you got what you wished for, pretty much. So you gotta suffer. I don't think he deserves the trash though.
So I'd give it a cool C.
A cool C?
Yeah. The zombie, first of all, I forgot about that. The zombies in this game wasn't that bad.
It was weird though.
The zombies looked different. Didn't look original.
I mean, they were freaking jumping out in the air.
They were jumping like they had like superpowers. They had boosts in the air. Like it was insane. But I enjoyed it. I would give it a solid cool C.
Cool.
A cool one.
Next game in the franchise is gonna be Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Ooh.
Let's get it. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, best zombies. Hands down, best zombies. Had every zombie map you wanted. Every iconic zombie map, period. It had broader continuation to the story of zombies. Nonetheless, still a great game. No one was playing Call of Duty at this point. But that story mode, no one was. Like, story mode games kind of dying off even today, especially when it comes to like content creating.
Yeah.
And
at
this point, you know, YouTube was really blowing up, and the story mode in this game was ass. But nonetheless, what really made up for it was the damn zombies, that damn online. It made the exosuit 10 times better.
Yes.
10 times. The maps were great. The selection of guns, they were alright. I have some problems with the assault rifle and the SMG class. There were too many guns that were too similar, to be honest. Like, that's the problem I have with Treyarch games, that the selection of guns are just not as good as the Infinity War, in my opinion. But nonetheless, great game, great online, great game was added. The other thing when you escort the robot, the other thing, get the ball, and you gotta take it to the end zone or whatever. I forgot the name of these games. It's been a while since we played this game.
Yeah.
But we just, obviously, it's a recent game. You know about this game. We have great memories on it. This game lasted a long time. This game was being played while World War II came out. Even if it's still being played today, you can still go back and find some lobbies. It might take you a little while because, you know, it's a pretty good game. One of the top sales. Best zombies. Specialist into the play. I bought the little loot box scrap. I guess, I know microcurrency isn't cool, but like, it wasn't as bad as people make it out to be, and it's not as bad as it is now with Call of Duty.
Big facts.
So, I would give it an S.
An S?
This game lasted longer than Call of Duty.
Yeah, it really did. Because when did World War II came out? 2 years later, right?
That game lasted two whole other games.
And people still continue playing this
that's
game.
crazy, bro.
Black Ops 3, a lot of people wanted zombies to continue. And that's one thing I do enjoy. They continued the same type of base zombies. They obviously have all the zombie maps. The customization, you were able to obviously customize the emblem. That's one thing I enjoyed. That's what brought a lot of people's eyes. Like, you're able to make an icon and make a type of emblem that you enjoy yourself. And this game brought a lot of streamers, a lot of YouTubers alive, because this game made a lot of freaking money. One of the top best-selling games. This game is going to continue on being one of my favorite games, and I would rank this an S as well.
Yeah, the longevity of this game, it's freaking phenomenal.
I would put this game right back on my PlayStation and keep playing it, because I had a lot of memories, man. I would play with my friends, and it was just a different feel. I mean, Black Ops 1 was more, you know, it was a casual boot, and people were complaining about that. The exosuit. Look what happened now. Black Ops 3 completely changed everybody's minds. They saw, oh, the exo is different now. You know, they changed it. It was fixed. It was a fixed exosuit. Advanced Warfare was more of a kind of cliche, and they had a lot of bugging and a lot of issues with it. So this was a more of a well-rounded type of video game for everybody's eyes. It was more neutral. It was in between. It was balanced.
Yeah.
So people shouldn't complain about this video game at all.
Nah.
And if you do, then I don't know what the hell is wrong with you, man. But that's your opinion. So I would rank this as an S. You're ranking this an S?
I agree.
One of the top 3 games.
Yes, sir.
By far.
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It should really be called Infamous Warfare, bro.
Infamous.
This game really is infamous, bro.
Yes.
Because this game
is underappreciated.
Is loved and hated, bro, by a lot of people. Because the problem with this game, like Call of Duty Ghosts, Modern Warfare 3, came out like at the wrong time. Because the problem with this game is it was stale at the time. They had 3 games in a row, exosuits. And obviously, judging by the people's reaction to the first game with the advanced movement, they didn't like it. Black Ops 3, like we spoke about previously, people enjoyed that game, they fixed it. You know, they mastered it, they perfected it. Infinite Warfare is a replica of Black Ops 3. You can't love Black Ops 3 and hate Infinite Warfare, like the game is ass, or it's trash. One thing I will say is, the game is a little bit, like the movement is more fast. The specialists, some are more OP, more futuristic. It's kind of like going back to the Advanced Warfare kind of feel, but it still has that Black Ops 3 feel, with the movement and how you play the game. One thing I will say about this game, it had a better selection than Black Ops 3 when it came to guns. In my opinion, the maps were great. The zombie maps were phenomenal. It was like a brand new story to zombies. Obviously, it was a different developer. Took a step up in this game. Great zombies. Story mode was alright. I didn't really get to play that much. Great graphics. And just a good game overall. The mechanics literally almost the same as Black Ops 3.
Yeah. You
can't really hate on this game if you like Black Ops 3. That's what I don't understand. So with that being said, no, this is not the worst Call of Duty game to come out ever. It just came out at the wrong time. It's just underappreciated, and I'll give this a solid B. I don't see why it would be ranked any lower. And if you guys disagree with me, let me know in the comments why this game will be ranked any lower than a B. If Black Ops 3 is an S, how the hell can this game be anything lower than a B? I don't understand it. Everyone has their own opinion, that's fine.
Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare. So I really didn't have that much experience playing this game, but I'll tell you that right now, this game kind of had a feel like Black Ops 3. It wasn't a decoy of it, but it had the attributes, type of movements, and the customization and the weapon loadouts were obviously extraordinary, wide. It had a lot of game modes that weren't in Black Ops 3. They added a bunch of new things related. The zombies was pretty good. Carnival was probably one of the original maps that they developed into the game. New characters, new setup, new storyline, new feel. Everything was just brand new, and I like that. Infinite Warfare, in my opinion, is a solid B. I would rank it a B. I enjoy this game a lot. I don't have any issues with it, but it's not higher than an A or below a B minus.
It was almost like a new franchise. You know, they might have replicated the online, but the zombies was completely new. And all that being said, I think this deserves a solid B. Guys, getting down to our last 2 games here. All right, we got Call of Duty World War II. A lot of these fans, they just ask for a bunch of shit, and the developers sometimes they don't listen. These motherfuckers, they asked for this game. They asked for something new. They asked for something different. They didn't want any more advanced movement. They had 3 games in a row with the advanced movements. They wanted something cool, something chill. They actually listened to us, or to the people who complain. This game, in my opinion, great game. Nothing wrong with this game. My opinion, better World at War. Great selection of guns, great maps, great graphics. Obviously, you know, you can't really say much. World at War was made previously in an older generation of consoles, and you can't really say much about that. It's not really fair to compare, but guess what? Tough titty, bitch. What this game brought was more customization. You were able to customize your character. It brought different customization of loadouts and classes, with obviously different weapons being more powerful in certain different classes that you would make. You have some loadouts that could be stronger if you were a sniper, or if you were running an SMG class, or whatever it may be, shotgun class, assault rifle class, LMG class. You know, it was different. And they brought the HQ. You could walk around when you create a character. They even had a zombies game mode, which is kind of trash in this game, but nonetheless, they had it. You know, they had a war, a complete new game mode that completely changed this game. And the thing is, this game, unlike many games that try to go back into like the previous time, you know, we have Battlefield 1, even Battlefield 5. They go back and they try to remake these games during these times. These weapons are ass, you know, but obviously it didn't live up to expectations apparently, and people allowed it to die quick. You know, Black Ops 3 outlived this game for whatever reason. I would give this game a solid A, in my opinion. They have the firing range, a bunch of stuff you can do to practice. You know, you can chill with your friends in the lobby and in the HQ. Challenges and stuff for you to unlock different weapon skins, different variants. They even allow you to customize your emblem and stuff. This game brought a bunch of stuff, man. I wouldn't give this game anything lower than an A, in my opinion.
This game did change a lot from the original Call of Duty War. It had the same feel to it, but like Kelvin said, it was a more completely changed because of the graphics. Different feel. It was an open world. You were able to explore, do different challenges, you know, different type of game modes that they added, better weapons in some of these video games, older version weapons. The storyline, I didn't really play it as much.
That storyline was freaking clean, bro, to be honest.
I understand they were trying to go more to the Call of Duty World at War type of feel. It's like they swapped it. It's like World at War multiplayer was garbage, the zombies were good. For this game, The multiplayer was fantastic and the zombies was trash. They could have at least balanced the two games, and I think this game would at least been a tier S in my opinion. I'll tier it today as well.
We're gonna get a clean A. Now, and you guys are probably talking shit, talking about how they agree on everything. They agree on everything. No, we don't. No, we don't. We did not agree on Black Ops 2. I gave Black Ops 2 an S. You gave it an A, so we can man in the middle. He was about to get Advanced Warfare. I persuaded him to give it a C because it's not trash, right? So we don't agree on everything. This is our honest opinion. We do it based on rational data and empirical data, and as well as our own opinion. All right, we don't just do it based on emotion as most of these freaking YouTubers are gonna do because they don't know what the hell they're talking about most of the time, or the latest installment, I should say. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Bro, this game has to be the worst Call of Duty games I've ever laid my eyes on, bro. Worst Call of Duty game. Horrible freaking maps. Horrible weapon selection. Awful gameplay. You guys were literally just complaining about advanced movements and you want them to bring back the freaking slide? How is it not advanced movements if you're freaking sliding across the whole damn room? The fuck this is? The fucking Matrix? The hell out of here, bro. What the heck? You guys are crazy, bro. This game is awful, completely awful, bro. Dude, how many maps does it have? Like 5 freaking maps? Literally, I feel like the same map every time, bro.
Has such a small, limited amount of maps. Dude, like, it's ridiculous.
Dude, they took WMD, they took Firing Range, they took Newtown. Bro, all from Black Ops 1, bro. This doesn't have anything. This game is awful, bro. This game is awful. They made Firing Range during daytime and at nighttime, bro. They made 2 different maps for that. Are you freaking kidding me? They're taking these maps from a boost on the ground game, Black Ops 1. And they're adding it to an advanced movement game. This game has advanced movements, and it has specialists as well. I don't understand why they would make this game. I know why. They want to compete with Fortnite. They completely disregard the multiplayer, I should say, and just focus on Blackout. And guess what? Blackout's trash. But Apex is better than that shit.
Worst experience with Blackout, man. They try to make it like Battlegrounds. It was just awful, man. Thing is with Black Ops 4 is that they really tried to make it more of a developed Black Ops 3 version of the game. The specialist is limited now.
Yes, facts.
It's limited. The Black Ops 3 specialist had a bunch of specialists.
The battle pass is awful. Like, what wasted money on that? And they added the freaking to heal yourself with the armor and stuff. Dude, I had seen like 5 ways to kill someone now. I can't even like snipe them. Freaking is the creator class the worst in any Call of Duty. Like, you think World at War has battle online? This is freaking atrocious, bro. Worst Call of Duty game I ever freaking played in my entire life. I'm sorry for you kids that this is your first experience playing Call of Duty game. Is this, bro? I'm sorry. I feel bad for you because this is trash, man. This is the only Call of Duty game that deserves the trash. The developer or the main developer, bro, but you need to come back stronger next time it's your turn.
In my opinion, I would not count this as Black Ops 4. There should be a different name for this because this is what ruined the series right there, dude. Just this presence of the video game.
Black Ops 4 died quicker than any game, even quicker than World War II. Black Ops 4 was trash. I'm sorry, dude. The only game that deserves the trash rating out of all these games has to be Black Ops 4. There's just so many things wrong with this game. So many things wrong with this game. And they think that they can just get away with it because they added Battle Royale. Everything has Battle Royale, kid. Everything. They try to compete with Fortnite instead of actually working on what made them successful. You're never gonna work, or you're never gonna find success trying to be someone else. Just be yourself. And do what you gotta fucking do. That's it. You guys folded on this game. Like, the zombies is horrible on this game. I don't know how you guys can go from Black Ops 3 zombies to this freaking monstrosity.
They could have, individually thought through all these video games and made more of a successful Black Ops 4 video game. But all they did was they downgraded everything. The specialist, the limitation on the maps, the customization. You have to be a level 45 to have a grenade. Only 1 grenade. Are you insane?
And you know why that is? You know that you are gonna hit people with a grenade because the maps are so damn small. And you can't even take a piss without someone breathing down your neck. These small ass maps. All they did was take the specialists from Black Ops 3, downgrade them like Danny said, they just washed them up, downgraded them and put them in this game. They took maps from Black Ops 1, put them in this game. It's like you pretty much go into McDonald's, you ask for fries, and they give you the fries that like been there the whole freaking day. This game is not better than Infinite Warfare. If you think Infinite Warfare is a replica of Black Ops 3, what the hell is Black Ops 4 then? Black Ops 4 is not an original game. All it does is just take from other games. It took from Fortnite, PUBG, Apex with the Battle Royale. It took from Black Ops 1 with the maps. It took from Black Ops 2 with the specialists. What's original about this game? What makes it good?
I know you guys have your own individual opinion, but this game, I'm telling you, it was a bad experience, man. I spent $60 on this video game, and you don't want to just spend this money and
not get your money's worth. And we didn't with this game. As you guys can see, S tier we have Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3.
Yep.
Okay? You don't have to like it, you just have to watch the video and like the video, alright? And subscribe. You don't have to like our opinions, alright? A tier we have Modern Warfare or Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, World War 2. Okay? B tier we have Infinite Warfare. B minus or C plus, World at War. C, cool, C. We have Call of Duty Ghosts, bless you.
Thanks.
And Advanced Warfare. Trash,
trash,
Black Ops 4.
and trash.
I understand people might kind of be wondering how World at War and Black Ops 2 ended in those positions. I'm pretty sure you guys don't agree with our tier list, but too bad. In my opinion, this is the best tier list you're gonna find on YouTube. Well, actually, not my opinion, it's a fact. This is gonna be the best tier list you're gonna find on YouTube. We don't have any biased opinions, even though it's not completely biased. It's not based on emotion. It's based on its sales, how well the game was, and how iconic, how important the game was, and its impact.
Everything that is positioned in each tier is what we have our honest opinion. If you guys discredit any information that we have here, you know, this is our tier list. If you guys want to create your own tier list, go ahead. There's a website called tiermaker.com. Make your own tier list.
Yeah, make your own tier list, make your own video, or link it down in the comments, and we'll go watch it. And we'll see why you guys disagree with us. Just let us know in the comments down below. And if you agree with our tier list, feel free to share this video with your friends and family. You know, those who are interested in the Call of Duty franchise. We're going to be bringing you guys a bunch of tier lists on different franchises. Stay tuned for that. This is a solid tier list, right?
Yeah, it is. Everybody's gonna be controversial with that trash tier list, but hey, I don't give two Fs, man. To be honest, I don't care. But this is just our honest opinion. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. Peace out. Later.